Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Space Race, the card game designed by John Soukal and Marek Loskot. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your names, but this is live on Kickstarter right now, and Space Race, the card game, is this interesting, layered game with an interesting set of mechanics based on sort of post-Cold War race for the stars. And, you know, up front, the art and personality of these cards is so evocative of the time and the work. And just the design of the sort of different things you can do and how they work, and the use of some photography and some hand art, and it all feels iconic, and they nailed the vibe. It really has a great vibe to it. And as you play, I feel like that personality comes through in the cards and the fun. So the game, though, is straightforward, but then uses this complexity of abilities and drafting and things going on to play. Let me get into it. So this is a player initiative token. I will set it aside. Then you have Deep Space, and in Deep Space, you're going to reveal some things from Deep Space, which turn out to be, technology and sightings and events and all sorts of things that may not actually be in deep space. Neil Armstrong characters. So, but things that no one controls at first. And you probably can't see all these because I have a small table, but you're going to be revealing these based on the number of players, and then there are also going to be some cards that are laid aside that are unexplored in deep space. Okay, so you sort of have the starting pool in the center of the game, which players can pull from, and you're going to pull from it, and I'm going to clean it up actually, or remove it. You're going to pull from it based on the cards you play. So this game, everyone starts with the same 12 cards, and basically there are 4 categories. There's propaganda, technology, space program, and breakthroughs, each of which has a 1, 3, or 6. And what you're going to be doing is playing those cards, and they establish initiative. And then from there, you're going to draft from the center to your space program, and look to score things. So one of the things that's really interesting about the game is how these cards work. So as you're playing cards to the table, they have abilities that run, but they only run per the color you have initiated. So once you initiate space program and breakthroughs, or you initiate my cat who's meowing, you have a variety of cards you can do. So that establishes what you can take from the center, the type of card you can take from the center, but also then what turns on. So you're drafting from the center and then using these cards to turn on what you've drafted previously, right? So you are acquiring cards, but also using their abilities based on the cards you select. So you have this initiative dynamic and your drafting dynamic. There's also a lab on the side, which you are essentially pulling cards into to then score. And it has this sort of space, lab, hand management thing where you're trying to get out of your hand to get on your tableau through your lab. So usually you can't just drop to your open face, but you can drop to your lab to investigate. So it's a whole set of that. And you never know what's going to happen, like a cat is going to jump onto the table. I'm going to keep this in because, Helen, you're a cute one. All right, but that's the play. And there's a lot of icons, there's a little bit to grok, but there's this interesting, compelling complexity to it, and the theme is really strong. And I found myself enjoying it. So do check out the Kickstarter, learn more, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.